What's up everyone, this is G-Show Calibrating channel coming back again with another G vlog. Today, another tutorial video, but not about this guy. Continuing on that previous unboxing video, today will be the tutorial on how to use this. So without further ado, let's get into it now. First thing is the test screen of a GULFMASTER. Press adjust, mode and forward button all at once to access it. This is where you could check if there are any problem with the digital panel. At the same time, discover any hidden features that we can straight away realize when we bought this watch. It is also a neat way to check if your watch is legit or not. So yeah, done with that. At timekeeping mode alone, the analog hand will always show current local time. The digital panel have 3 types of display screens, depends on your preferences. By pressing adjust up here, you could cycle between digital time that correspond with that analog hand. Now is day of the week and also the date, and the third one will be dates and months and also seconds. Press and hold the adjust button to actually begin setting up the watch. The minute and hour hand will move to the closest point in which it won't block our view, in this case in 12 o'clock position. In this setting screen, the second hand will move and point towards city code that represent the local time. In my case, it is now at TYO down here. From here, I can straight away know that this watch was set up to Tokyo local time as its home city. Press mode to navigate in the setting screen. From here, next is DST, daylight saving time, toggle on or off using these 2 buttons only. In this case, just forward on or off. It's just gonna add 1 hour to the local time. I don't need it, so I'm just gonna leave it off. Next, just press mode to move to the next one. 12 or 24-hour system. I prefer 24-hour system, so press forward to switch it and we are done. Press mode to move to the next setting, which is second, hour and minute. If this part aren't accurate, you can set it up as well. In my case, I found out that my watch are 1 minute faster, so reverse here to -1 minute. There it is, and I'm done. Very easy, very straightforward. This is the calendar 2017, and so far everything is accurate on this part. So move to the next one. Key, don't mute or on. I'm gonna leave it on, so just like that. Press mode, roll. Okay, next is the super illuminator backlight durations. It is either 1.5 seconds or 3 seconds. Next, press mode, we'll back to the original setting, and this is that city home setting. So we are finally done on this part. Press adjust to set everything back up. There it is. And now let's move to the next function that this watch has. This is the tight graph reverse over here. Just press mode once and here we are, tight graph. And now this watch will set up to default at 6 AM in the morning today. So we'll straight away know that the tight graph pretty low. Right now it's almost 12 midnight. We can check it by just pressing forward and move all the way up until 23. There it is. So the tide right now is at its highest point. Okay, how to know is this even correct or not? The only way to know is that by referring to your local newspaper or just Google it. If it isn't accurate, you can set it up using the adjust button on top of here. Before getting to that, I'm just going to show you guys. If you press it once, it will change between tide and moon phase, and also moon age. So you can check for tomorrow, moon age will be 7.8, and this is the moon phase for tomorrow, still half waxing. And for 7, 8, 9, 10th of January, you could tell they are almost there, quarter of 3/4 already. So we can basically know when full moon will be. Right down on the moon age. Now, to set the tight graph on this, I already explained the same thing on my previous video using a GX100 model. They basically have the same principle since they both use an analog dial to represent the tight graph. So you can refer that video as well. Very easy, very straightforward. This is the tideforecast.com basically, and then you're gonna need to set up your country. I'm gonna use Japan for example, and pick any city or any other beach area closest to you or any place that you are heading. So I'm gonna pick Haneda in this situation, not my current location, but just gonna give you guys a quick example. And here it is. Scroll down below. I'm gonna show this Haneda tide table for today at 5th January. The highest tide will begin at 10:11 AM in the morning, high tide, and next high tide will start at 10:13 PM at night time. So record all this data because we are going to refer this to set up our tide graph. The first high tide for today is at 10:11 AM in the morning, and we could check if the watch is right or not by pressing adjust and hold it, and wait, there it is. So the most high tide for today, depending on this watch in Tokyo, is 2:23 AM in the morning, which is totally wrong. So what we need to do is now just press forward until it matches with the time displayed on this type forecast website data, which is at 10 and 11 minutes. Let's switch it up. Keep pressing on it. Alright, now we are set. Just press adjust. We are now good to go. Now the watch will show accurate tide reading for today. It is now 6 AM. Let's test it at for 10. There, it should be high tide as well. So keep pressing the buttons and check for the next high tide for today, which is at 10:13 PM nighttime. So keep pressing and check if this watch will show the correct time as well. 9, 10. There. So pretty much accurate now between 10 to 11 PM. The high tide will be high. So this watch is now calibrated and fully following that tide forecast website. You are not fully sure the tide condition of the local sea area or any type of beach that you are planning to go to. Move to the moon phase. Unfortunately, we cannot change anything on this part. It's basically just like that. We just accept it. So done. Next functions, world time. Just press mode once and here it is. The second arrow hand will show to New York City or any other city code that you prefer. And let's try it out to London. So digital display will show current London local time, which is 2:53 PM right now. The analog dial will show current local time in Tokyo, which is almost 12 midnight already. But on this world time alone, you can switch between these two dials. The London time will become the analog Tokyo time will move to the digital display. To do that, you need to press adjust and light buttons up here both at once. There it is. Now the analog hand will show London local time and the digital display will show Tokyo local time. You can switch it back to its original position by press adjust and light buttons. There it is. And now both of this city code will switch back to its original position. By doing this setting, you will also automatically switch this current city home for the whole watch at timekeeping mode as well. So be careful on that. If you want to add the DST, daylight saving time, on that specific city home, you can do it. Just press adjust and hold it. There it is, DST will add, which means 1 hour will be added to that current local time. So I'm gonna remove it back, press adjust and hold it. There it is, we are done on world time function. Next is the stopwatch. This is just a basic functions actually. Just press search, start, stop, continue again, or search again to stop. There it is. And to split it down, you need to use adjust button. There it is, split, record the data, and wait a little bit and all, press adjust one. There will continue the time. Press search, stop, and adjust to go back to 0. Next is the timer. To adjust it, you need to, of course, adjust straight away. Hold it, and now you can switch it how many minutes you want the timer will be. I'm using reverse or forward button to increment or decrement 1 minute. I'm going to set it up 10 minutes. Press adjust to set it up. Press search to start the countdown timer, minutes and second only. And press search to stop it, and press adjust to reset it back 10 minutes. We are done on the timer. Really easy and straightforward. Now the alarm mode. On here, we can switch between on or off for the alarm using the adjust button. There it is, off, on, off, on. Move between the first alarm, second alarm, third alarm, fourth alarm, fifth alarm using the search button. So I'm gonna switch this first alarm off using the adjust. There it is. Let's say you want to change the alarm. You need just to press adjust, hold it, and now you can change the hour or minute for the alarm using the mode as well. Alright, 1 minutes AM. This will be my alarm for no reason, but I'm going to switch it off for this video. Alright, down that, press mode to go back to timekeeping mode. Okay, at timekeeping mode alone, we could accept two functions, which is the compass and also the thermometer. First is the thermometer. Here it is. Just press search button down here. It will straight away move into that setting. Very straightforward as well. 32.4 degrees Celsius in the room now. If you found out that this measurement aren't accurate at all, you can set it up using the adjust button, hold it, and it will beep like that. And now you could add how many points or how many degrees that this watch is missing. I'm going to try to add it up. Let's see, about it's really hot in my room right now, so it's about almost 34.5 degrees Celsius. Press just to set it up, and there's now a new setting. But however, if you set it up and you want it to return to its back original factory setting, you can do it by pressing reverse and forward both at the same time. There it is, it will switch, tell you off, and we are back to its original factory setting. Good, so no worries at all. Press adjust to set it up and press mode to go back to timekeeping mode. The next functions will be the compass, using adjust of course to switch between bearing reading or direction reading. Okay, there is actually two methods to perform compass calibration. First is the bidirectional calibration and next is magnetic declination correction. The first thing is bidirectional, and to do that is from compass alone, just press adjust and hold it, and the first thing that you are going to see is this arrow hand over here blinking and number 1 down there. So this is the first direction that you are going to set. Basically you want to set the one direction and the opposite direction. First is the first direction. You can just point it any direction you want, press compass, and this will 2 dot here will appear, and wait a little bit. If this process is successful, it will show okay. Gonna take some time though. Wait a little bit more. Okay, we are good to go. Next is opposite direction and number 2, which is the second direction. Now all I need to do is spin this watch 180 degree and press compass. There it is again, same 2 dot, and all we need to do is just wait. I hope it didn't become error. If it's process, if something happen or I move or anything, it will set to error. I hope it didn't happen. Yeah, error. I already tried this a few times actually, and unfortunately it's pretty hard to do, but to me I didn't think that is really important compared to magnetic declination correction, which I'll get to now. So I'm just going to skip this bidirectional correction. If you know how to do that or you able to do that as well, just let me know down below. Magnetic declination correction, same again, same place, same setting screen, just press mode this time. So to know the declination angle of your location, as always, just Google it up. Again, magneticdeclination.com. Click on this tab and pick your country. Gonna pick Japan and gonna type in Tokyo, or you could just easily click any part of where you live at. And I'm now at -7 degree 35 minutes and negative west. So remember there's two things here, and now let's get back to the watch. The magnetic declination at my place is -7 degree and 26 minutes, and negative means west. Alright, since here we only have one decimal point, which is in degree only, I'm going to round it up to only -7 degree. You can add in, so east will be positive, east, west will be negative, west 7. So there it is. This is my declination angle when you are in Tokyo. Press adjust to set it up. Basically what we just did here is that we minus -7 degree from the usual bearing that the north hand always pointing at. So now the north hand will show just a little bit down at this position, but before this it will show north direction just somewhere around there, so -7 degree. That's all. Now the compass is already fully calibrated, and now I can use it with confidence. Going back to timekeeping mode, to do that just press mode once and we are back. Here you could see just a little bit down there is LT, that is auto light turned on. So let's turn it back off. Just press light and hold it. There, it's all gone now. The auto light functions on this piece already turned off. Let's turn it back on, and there it is again. So there is very bright. I already showed you guys the comparison for this in the previous video. Now next functions will be hand retraction functions. Press light and mode, and there it is again. The hour and minute hand will move out of the way, basically either in this direction or in this position or in this position or this position or this position. 5 position depends on your current local time. It will move to the closest point. I think I already covered up most, if not all, of the things that you need to know about this model over here, all together in 2 videos. Just let me know down below if I missed anything. Also, if you know what I did wrong during that calibration as well. And before I end this video, I'm just gonna show you guys the watch that I have with me. 3 models that I want you guys to leave a comment down below as well, which one that you want me to make an unboxing video first. I will still make an unboxing video for all 3 of them. This is just a matter of turns. Which one do you want to see first? The green, the limited edition, or the crack pattern? The one with the most vote will get the attention. With that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Again, thank you very much for all your support. Keep the love coming. Leave your comment, like this video, share it, and most importantly, subscribe if you haven't yet. And more good contents coming soon. Until then, this is G-Shock High Fashion Channel, and I'm out.